Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Yeah, I'm back with more video to share with you. When I say video, more subject to talk with you. Yeah. So today I feel like wearing this one. This one it smells so good. You know, I'm not making any promotion or whatever. No advertisement, but just like I like it a lot. You know, Acqua di Gioia. Giorgio Armani. I love this perfume so much. It really makes me in the mood of, of talking a lot today. Anyway, so today I hope you are well. Welcome and thank you to connect with me a little bit and take me a bit of your time. Thank you. Today, today is. Do you remember Michael Jackson? So Michael Jackson came in Gabon in 1992. Of course, 1992, I remember that. But I didn't see him like face to face, to be honest. He came to my country. I was in Libreville at the time. So he came. It was what time? Around what time? Maybe around in the morning, going because if I remember, like one in the morning, he came. He was just a boy that was at the time they came. Michael was dressed in red and black. He came. Of course, I will know because I said in my previous video that every great people, I mean, big figure, public figure who had a very strong impact in the world when they were coming in Gabon, I will know because I wasn't living far from the airport. Okay, so of course you have a person like Michael Jackson. It will be clear that the whole town will be running there and there, and will be screaming his name everywhere. So yeah, he went in my country, and it was a long preparation. People were ready to welcome him. And when Michael came, he was well received. He even went to a small town in my country also, where they have like a traditional uh, presentation for him, and I don't want to say ritual, but like a traditional something to make him welcome and accepted. They put him some clothes in the. I mean, it was a complete like a rich. I don't know if it was a ritual. I don't know. It was traditional um, thing they were doing on him to welcome him. But the person who really saw someone close to me, we saw it's my cousin. She saw him face to face actually, and he was at the hotel in Libreville where there were some presentation of children who were singing in our local languages and many things in French as well, of course. And then he was sitting and watching the performance of these young children who were watching him. Um, what else? She saw him. She really saw him close, face to face, like very close to him. And it was. She told me it was impressive. It was just impressive to see someone that you see on TV everywhere, and then being in front of you was really something special. And she actually have a picture of him, like real picture that at the time we were like, when you go to the people who are developing your picture, not printing like printing, but the old style of pictures. I had like two or three of Michael. He was sitting at the hotel watching the performance, and then that picture was really expensive. I mean, if I had it today, I will have probably sell money on it. But what happened is when I went to the dormitory of girls dormitory in the Catholic school where I went later on, people stole my pictures. Yeah, they stole my picture in my belonging. I don't know how what happened. They stole my picture, and I lost Michael Jackson picture, Memories of Gabon, like real picture of him, like face to face. Unfortunately, and he was sitting with a little boy who was in the picture as well. The boy, they were coming from America. I don't know his little boy at the time. I don't know. Maybe his son. I don't know. But it didn't look like his son. I don't know. So Michael he was a genius. There is no question about that. That's the kind of talent that I don't think um, a talent like that will happen again. I think it was just someone commission. It was that genius of our generation who, I mean, he was everything. Okay, he he was everything. One of the best songs of Michael Jackson that I like, and that a song that is in timeless, like in timeless, and will be remember forever is Human Nature. That song is it's everything. And yes, I read his book, Moonwalk. It was written and dedicated by Jackie Kennedy Onassis. She did I think she dedicated, or I forgot the word in English, and Jackie Kennedy Onassis dedicated that book, I think, something like that, for Moonwalk. And that was the first time that I really read about Michael Jackson lives. That was the first time from himself, how he was, how they left from Gary, Indiana. And I mean, you could be very connected with him in the book, and that book was everything, like how he left from Indiana, because sometimes people always say that it's Diana Ross who found no, Diana Ross introduced to the world Michael, but who found the talent originally, I think, is Catherine Jackson, who knew he had talent, but then who actually saw it to the other level was Suzanne de Passe. Usually people say that it's an Ross um, who did whatever, and the thing is, the person who really saw the talent at another level was Suzanne de Passe. Okay, Suzanne de Passe, and then she introduced Michael to Berry Gordy. Berry Gordy was the founder of Motown. So that's when they were known as, actually really known a lot about Jackson 5. And Michael pursued his career alone, and that's when he worked with Quincy Jones, and that we had the best album of all time. And I remember how he got all the American Music Award, the Grammy Award, the American Music Awards, especially. I mean, it was another level. It was another level. And one of the best performance of Human Nature that I saw live performance on TV, of course, was at Wembley Stadium, I think, when he performed Human Nature. And then, yes, there are ups and downs. There were ups and downs in his life, and I think that being in this business, the showbiz industry, is not something. The music industry is not a joke. I mean, you have a lot of people who hate you, those who like you. So yeah, I can say that he was really victim of gossip a lot. I mean, the way he was treated by his own people is just it's unbelievable. I think people from the outside like him even more than his own people. That was really, and then I don't understand that, because Michael didn't represent America in the wrong way internationally. You have many artists, American artists, that you see say what is it, and they represent America. But when you look Michael Jackson, he had a very good way to represent his country. Actually, he was making people dreaming about his country, but his own people didn't treat him well. And what I can say is, yeah, the day, I mean, I remember on the magazine they were talking a lot about allegation, of, I won't say the words here, on kids and blah blah blah, on children. Um, did I believe it first? No, but then I have to be honest that when they keep pressing and posting and publishing this information, you will believe that it's true at some point. But it's difficult to talk about it. Um, but then really, I was angry. To be honest, I was really disappointed after reading all this often on the magazine, reading that every time, and they gave him so many names, with so many names he had, in French, I mean, I remember they were making fun of him, like seriously. But then they forgot the man was doing some. I mean, anyway, so the day I didn't want to know about him anymore after this period. That until my friend uh, offered me a CD of his album Invincible. And I told him I don't want to listen to it because all this allegation is like they are too much. And he told me, please listen to it. It's a beautiful, it's a very nice, it's a very nice album. I took it anyway, and I have to say it was a beautiful album. Um, Even though I was still a little bit angry, kind of. But then I don't know what happened when I saw one day. Was it the same period of time? I don't remember, but it was probably before. I don't know because there were so many things that was happening in his life that sometimes you get lost. You know, between the time he had the black and white, you know, the Dangerous album. You know, the Dangerous album was Dangerous. So I got a little bit lost because there are so many things happening, you know, in his life. So as a fan, you can be lost at some point. And yeah, and I think the moment I start being very angry at him in a way because I was kind of what this allegation about? What did he really do? Okay, was when I saw him when I saw on TV that clip really it mocked me a lot. It mocked me a lot. He was barely walking. We had a blue pyjama and a black vest, I think, jacket or vest, how do you call it? And then he felt weak, like weak. And his father was on one side, and he barely even want to touch his father. If you really look, the scene was like removing his hand. I don't know what really happened. He has his glasses, his sunglasses. He didn't look good at all. And that's when I say, oh, they want to kill him. They want to kill him. That was the last. That's when I saw it. In my mind I was like, this is not normal anymore. This is something else. They want to kill him. But then later on, he was acquitted to all the charges and blah, blah. It was a long story and I don't know. So yeah, Michael Jackson came to my country. I remember Michael. I grew up, I watched a legend and I'm really happy I watched a legend in music. And yeah, thank you for watching.